Welcome again, beautiful Cypress. I'm still recording here, and today I want to show you one of my favorite sequences. So I hope you want to join. You can stand at the top end of the mat. Actually, I chose not to use the mat today because this grass is pretty nice. My name's Del Ria. Stand at the top end of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, and then open up your chest. Look towards the sky. Then stretch your spine, soften your knees as you fold forward, finding the floor. Let your head hang and sway a little bit from side to side. Just warming up a little bit. Fingers on the mat and step your right leg back towards the back end of the mat. Bend the front knee, soften as you move forward and back. No need to stretch both legs at any time. Just move to warm up hamstrings and thighs. All right, step the front foot back, down dog, stay here for a breath. You can bend your knees. Now move the tailbone up, let your navel sink towards your thighs without moving your hands and feet. And if you're up for it, you can do your Vinyasa, come to plank. As you lower down, come into your tippy toes, moving a little bit to the front, lower down, lift your sternum as you lower down, lifting up in cobra, and move back to down dog. Move into opposite side, so lift your right leg up and see if you can reach it to the top end here of your mat. Again, lower down, move forward and back to open up. Breathe a lot. So as we move, we soften both our hearts, our bodies, our minds. And maybe you side out to let go. All right, step it back. Down dog, optional Vinyasa. Take it to your plank. Again, shoulders a little bit forward. Front of your fingertips, lower down, lift through your sternum. And as you come down, lift up the pubic bone, pressing down towards the floor. And move back to down dog. Slowly walk your feet to the front of your mat. And then come into a forward fold. Rise up. And get your hands in prayer pose and check in. How are you doing today? How are you truly doing? If you're a believer, you might speak this out to God. If you're not, maybe you just reflect. Knowing that nothing that you feel or say will not be accepted. All right. Take your hands out to the side and again reach up towards the sky, moving to a back bend. Open up your chest. Breathe in acceptance. Straighten your spine. Let's move into that flow sequence that I talked about. Fold forward. Lifting right leg up and step it a long way to the back. Knee and ankle align the front foot, twisting so your left arm reaches up towards the sky. And actually take it behind you, looking back, reaching up. Moving forward just one more time, reaching up and back. To the front. Hands down, find any balance you can resemble and move into high lunge. From here, lean a little bit forward, take your hands down by your side, and then maybe moving further down. Hands to the front, thumbs moving up, lifting through this front leg. Reaching up, turning the back foot around so that heels are somewhat aligned, bending the front knee, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, palms reaching up. Lean back, bending quite a bit in the back leg. And then let's find a balance pose. So step this back foot a little bit closer. And if you're up for it, see if you can just lift all of right side. That's a little bit uneven here. But anyway, half moon pose. Gaze on the ground. Stacking shoulders, stacking your hip, and lifting your right leg as high as you possibly can. Both hands down, lower down that back foot. Again, warrior two. Reach, make your side ankle not leaning down on this knee lifting up through your shoulder. And then reverse your warrior with the front leg extended, lean back. Almost there. Just one more balance pose, hands down, back heel off. Look a little bit to the front and then lift up. Right leg off the mat, squaring off your hips here with the floor. And let's just do prayer pose. Or you can actually do your flying airplane if you like. Both fingers down, lowering down the back foot. Step this front foot back to meet the other foot and then lean onto your left side for side plank. Press the floor away from you under this hand. And then move back, down dog. Hip width distance in between your feet. Optional vinyasa. Plank, if you like. Lower down. Elbows by your ribs. Again, broaden through your shoulders as you lift into your cobra. And your down dog. Beautiful. All of this on the other side. Right leg lifted up and bend your knee underneath your belly and step the foot to the front. Lower down your hip, twisting. Right arm up. With or without grass. And then move it to the front. Reaching up, move back, getting some movements into your shoulder. Up and down, framing the front foot. Again, squaring off your hip. And maybe you take this back foot a little bit closer to the front foot, making sure you can keep some sort of balance as you lift up into your high lunge. Tucking the tailbone under so that your spine is straight. Hands down by your side and lean a little bit forward. Squeezing those shoulder blades back and maybe leaning more to the front on the inside of the thigh. Reach your arms to the front. Keep breathing. Reach up. Turn the back foot around and relax into warrior two. Align this hip and the shoulders. Reach your arms out. Flipping your front palm back into reverse warrior. Coming back, finding our half moon. So you can definitely just take your hands down. That would be where I would begin. But if you like to play with it, lift out all of left side. See if you can keep your balance. And as we look down, we tend to take this top shoulder down, but really lift through it, opening up your chest. And slowly lower down the foot to the back, hands out. And then our side ankle, elbow down, reach the back of the foot there to the fingertips. Moving back, extend the front leg, reverse your warrior with the front leg extended. Core involved, reaching your hands down, framing the foot, back heel off. Ready for a little bit of balance. Lifting this back leg off the mat. Again, prayer pose, whatever you choose. As long as you breathe, I'm happy. Fingers down, lowering down the back foot. Really engage your hands down the mat. As you step back, reaching around, right hand lifts up, finding your side plank. Smile. Acceptance is the key here. Coming down, down, foot facing dog. Vinyasa. Inhale to your plank, take it slow. Exhaling, coming down. Reaching, maybe you take your up dog where the hip is off. down dog. Adjust your stance as you need and bend your knees if you like. Breathe. Inhale acceptance. And maybe exhale all of those stupid things you might tend to do to get other people's approval or acceptance. Wrapping this sequence up, maybe you bend your knees, lift the heel off, jump or walk to the front, fold forward. And let's hang here. You can take a hold of your calves, pull down, make sure you bend your knees if you like. Releasing, moving up, mountain pose, wrapping our small sequence up here in mountain pose. So close your eyes and maybe use the mantra, I am accepted. I am accepted. Thank you for joining me today. Blessings on your path.